Hi there YouTube, it's Kevin here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to bring you guys the April favorites video, which has generally become more and more anticipated, at least the monthly favorites video, and I'm really happy about that. So anyways, before we actually dive into the video, I wanted to make a couple of channel announcements. So most notably is the hectic month of May. So in May there are going to be a lot of different things happening. I'm going to take finals, I'm going to hopefully graduate. I'm going to generally move all my stuff out of this current apartment and go somewhere else, and finally I'm also going to make a trip to Taiwan. And so in the general vicinity of all this chaos, I worry about being able to uphold the typical review schedule, but obviously if I can review it, I'll do the review and post it on Sundays. Else, I'll probably post onto Instagram and let you guys know of what the situation is. But because I'm going to be in Taiwan and because I'm going to be traveling, I've been contemplating different things to do, namely mukbangs or daily vlogs or every other day vlogs, either or, I'm not really sure yet. But I'll keep you guys posted about like a consistent schedule I'll follow while I'm in Taiwan. I definitely will be uploading much more frequently these like next few days, even though I have finals upcoming, etc., just because I have so much time on my hands. So look forward to, like, I guess more and more uploads. Like this week I uploaded like 3 times just because I was free from senior design demo. But anyways, announcements out of the way, let's jump straight into the April favorites video. So I wanted to kick off April favorites with the fashion section. Of course, this is very typical, but specifically in the shoes, I wanted to mention this pair of shoes right here. Well, I mean, it's only one, but these are the Vans Comme des Garçons Dover Street Market London collaboration. That's a mouthful, but this shoe is a super cool shoe. Like, there are a lot of printed words throughout the shoe. It's like a super loud shoe too, so like when you wear it, generally I only wear it with like plain tees, etc., just because it helps make the shoe pop more. And I mean, I'm a big fan of, like, if you have something that's going to be distracting, don't wear it on your feet and on body, because then people don't know where to look. And so anyways, like, just some of the things that are printed onto the shoe says like, wear your freedom, live free, what is this? Rebellious spirit, my energy comes from freedom. Like, a lot of these messages I generally just vibe with, and I think it's a really cool out there shoe. So I've been using it more or less like a beater shoe just because it's all black and it's really hard to get dirty, and so love this shoe to death. I've been wearing it a lot. I've been wearing it with like sweatpants, kind of pulling off the Jerry look, and then, you know, generally with shorts. It's great for that just because of the nature of the shoe. It's a low top. So this is definitely gonna kick off the April favorites video. Wow, I spent a little too long talking about that. But another mention is the Chelsea boot. Mentioned it in March favorites. Usually they'll carry over month to month just because of how much I like the style, but Chelsea boots are really nice just because of how easy they are to put on and how quickly they elevate your outfit. So like, whenever you decide to wear a Chelsea boot, it generally gives you more of a put together look and adds that little bit of masculinity to your outfit, generally just like how any other boot would. I guess that's all I'm gonna say about the Chelsea boot, just because I've already touched on this before, but it's just such a nice April favorite. Let's move on a little bit to the fashion. I wanted to kick off fashion with shirts like this. So this one is from All Saints. It's a super thin shirt, and they're just like printed. I think they're silk shirts, but I'm not sure. This one is made of the same material as the one that I wore to the Blackpink concert. They're both really wild shirts. I love having these like printed silk dress shirts, or whatever material it is, actually. I'm very curious what material it is now, so I'm like frantically looking around. But let me read this really quick. Well, I guess we won't know what materials this shirt is made out of because I can't find it. But anyways, shirts like this are really nice because they give your outfit extra flair, and they're really nice statement shirts. So I love it. They're super thin and super great for the summer months. Moving on, let's talk a little bit more about fashion. So notably, I have been picking up a lot more graphic tees, and this one is definitely one of them. I think that going into the summer months, having graphic tees that really accentuate your personality or kind of come off as a little weird, really helps accent that like summer vibe or summer fashion. And so more and more I picked up the Blackpink In Your Area concert merch, the Supreme JPG tee. I think this is a super cool tee, and it's like really cheap too, so I suggest picking it up, but I mean, it might not be in your style range, so to each their own. Of course, those are generally my fashion favorites in terms of shoes, plus, you know, generally things to wear. Let's move on. So, the next April favorite that I have to mention is the Blackpink In Your Area concert. Albeit I paid $400 and I don't think it was worth $400, I think that the concert overall is still a really, really surreal experience. First of all, Blackpink is indeed the first K-pop girl group to ever perform at Coachella. Second of all, they hit like really, really big record milestones across streaming platforms and on YouTube. So being able to see them live is like literally seeing like a group that's about to make history live. It's like pretty much, I mean, in my head, the contemporary equivalent to going to an Ariana Grande concert, but like for K-pop, effectively. Because, I mean, I love Ariana Grande, and everyone knows how many records she's hit in the past, like, months. But, like, Blackpink is the equivalent of that for K-pop, and that's just insane for me. It's like being able to see them live, being able to feel the music, it's just surreal. So, that concert was amazing, and I would suggest you guys, if you can pick up tickets for any of their concerts, go! It's amazing. Let's talk music, because we're on the strand of music. April has been a great month for music. The Blackpink Kill This Love EP, I like at least like 4 out of 5 of the songs. And BTS's Boys With Love with Halsey, I was a little disappointed with Halsey's part, but it's still a really good song. Fancy's EP by Twice. Fancy the song is really good, and I think I like one other song from that EP, but the rest of the EP is kind of meh. But yeah, it took a while for Fancy to grow on me, but it did. Bull 4's newest album, oh my god, I love Bull 4's newest album. Like, gosh, that was so good. Like, Boom, Stars on Me, and Seattle Alone, those 3 songs are just absolutely amazing. And I recommend you guys give them a listen if you guys have the time for it. Red Velvet collaboration with Ellie Goulding, like, what? I probably mispronounced her last name, but I'm sorry. I'm bad at it. Anyways, so yeah, those are generally my music favorites picks, so let's go a little bit more into just miscellaneous stuff. So to kick off the miscellaneous favorites, I wanted to mention that I am getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And so the choice behind getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a little weird for me, because I've been playing like 4 years of Vanguard, which is another competitive card game, and also kind of how I segued into YouTube, but that story's been told already. I wanted to just have a card game to play, so I decided to pick up Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. $30 for a relatively competitive deck is really nice and really accessible, so congrats to you, Konami, you got another player in your player base. Following up the miscellaneous favorites, I wanted to mention these Chubbies swim trunks. I probably should have said this in the fashion part of it, but I mean, I don't think swim trunks are necessarily fashion. Quite frankly, I wanted to use these swim trunks to mention, like, 1, they're super comfortable, and 2, they remind me about hitting my general fitness goals, because more and more April has been a month for me where I just hit record low after record low after record low. Record low as in like weigh-ins. And so being able to wear something that's like really displaying of your results and the hard work that you put in is super nice. So these swim trunks kind of symbolize that for me. It's also a super loud swim trunk. You got a lot of greens, you got yellows, you got pinks. It kind of reminds me of like lemonade with lime, but I mean, that's a little weird. Nonetheless, these swim trunks, super comfortable, super loud, absolutely love them. Why didn't you get a hype swim trunk? Well, I mean, having hype everything isn't necessarily the best, so just keeping it with things that are loud but still also accomplish the task. Alright, and for the final April favorite, I wanted to mention this. So This is Soothing Gel, Aloe 99%, and I wanted to mention this favorite because recently the seasons are changing. In Illinois, it's more like winter to summer because spring is like 3 days, but even though it is like springy for 3 days, my skin has been drying up for some reason, and it's just like really bad. And so like it's not just my facial skin, it's like everywhere, like my arms, my legs. So this aloe gel has been really helpful, especially with soothing and moisturizing some of the cracks. I think it's something that is a must-have if you do have dry skin, so I'd suggest picking it up. You can easily get this on like Amazon or something. I got a 2-pack for like, I think like $15. It's like not breaking the bank at all. So this is a really nice suggestion. I think that just generally having like stuff that helps your skin like moisturize or soothe any sort of harms, great idea. Of course, on top of that, the Joan Day Night Cream is amazing for moisturizing just the facial skin. Obviously, you know, use whatever you want. These are my suggestions. Sorry, I misspoke. There's actually one more thing I wanted to mention for the April favorites video, and it is this one right here. So this is the YSL Le Homme cologne in the travel size. And as you can see with how much is left, I've been using this incredibly aggressively, and for good reason too, just because this is how I feel like when I wear the scent. I gain confidence. I feel like they complement the Chelsea boots really well. It has this woody, musky, sweet, masculine scent to it. A tad bit of vanilla, and I mean, it's just a great scent overall. I really like it. Highly suggest it, especially if you're a dude. This gets a lot of people talking. Like, it's a nice scent. And that will conclude off the April favorites video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. And of course, you already know I've been uploading super frequently, so see you guys in the next upload, which would be pretty soon.